just your. And then there was that meta where mid was just like 3 heroes.
Yep. Oh my goodness, that meta.
Thank God that's gone.
Yeah. Man, both these teams already using a ton of their reserve time already. We saw it last game as well. None of them had reserve time at that last pick. And it looks like that might be the case again. So what do you want to see? I know it's OG. It's hard to call. Is there any hero that stands out against Mirana, Ogre, Lion?
NIP.
Well, Jug, you want to... Guess what? We have another IO. Okay, is it going to be a Wind Ranger ban last from NIP?
Nah.
You don't think so?
I think Nip go Lesh here though.
Absolutely.
I think Lesh 4, 3, 2, any hero. I love Lesh against ET and Wisp. And honestly, Lesh I just love. Because it's one of those heroes that can just run in
10 seconds
and deal
remaining.
oodles and oodles of DPS. You need team fight if you're NIP. OG have
5
demonstrated that
seconds remaining.
if they have that edge, it's similar to, again, going back to EG's performance here, almost all of their drafts in the games they lose seem to have a complete lack of team fight. Whereas OG seem to prioritize in every single game they play. I think that's, if you're looking for a difference, that's it.
Whoa, that's a Fada hero. Or I guess Ace plays it too.
I think they both play Mirana and Lone Druid, yeah.
Tower push.
You got
excellent synergy with the Ogre, and my favorite counter to Wisp as well.
Why is it your favorite counter, Kyle?
Fear. They run away. Like, there's all the things Lone Druid wants to do in the game are annoying for
10
Wisp.
seconds
He kills your
remaining.
towers. He kills your towers earlier than you're ready for. You
5
can't abuse
seconds
map
remaining.
control as much, especially if he goes for the Radiance build, because like you can play as 5 with the bear pushing lanes. You fear the Wisp at like 750 move speed,
NIPs turn
and
to ban.
you also like, it's different now because of the way like it used to be like you cancel the bottle ticks in the urn.
Yeah.
It's obviously
Wisp
not
doesn't
the
really
same.
play like that anymore.
Yeah. It's really the tower push, and you look at the way they lost the previous game. I think they're addressing their critical issue, which was we could not kill towers, notably the mid-tier 1. You don't have that concern when there's a Lone Druid in the game.
10
Yeah, and the
seconds
bear has like a
remaining.
super low base attack time, like you said. Synergizes with the ogre super well.
5
They're gonna have like a
seconds
solar
remaining.
crest plus bloodlust, and that bear is gonna like
Yeah.
kill buildings in what, a second and a half or something?
Go back to that last game. If the Slark's a Lone Druid does an NIP, just crush the game in 20 minutes.
If they're ahead by 7k at 15 minutes,
Yeah, if
the game
it
is just gonna be
starts the
over.
same
It's like
way.
that, yeah.
Yeah.
So here we go. Look at this. All the reserve time being used by NIP. They've got the ban into pick, obviously.
NIPs turn
No,
to
there's the Wind
G's
Ranger ban.
turn.
They're not risking it. No. Obviously the Alchemist banned, so Wraith King coming up. That means, what are we looking like here?
I honestly think
who's playing
Slark's
what?
really good.
From left to right on NIP, I think that's the 4-3-5-2-1.
Yeah, I
agree.
could see that. I mean,
So-
I honestly like Slark a lot.
10 seconds.
They had to kind of know this
Uh,
Wind Ranger was coming. What? You don't like the
I
Slark?
don't like Slark.
You just scared of the 5-man too much?
Yeah, I think Nip recognized the problem with the last game.
That's
Okay.
hero. We haven't seen too much of. We saw a lot coming up to this, including the qualifiers.
It's a mid troll.
Yeah, it is.
Carry.
It's a
IO,
really-
Very IO.
It's a great matchup against Lone Druid, both in game and in lane. It will be a 3-3 LD, so it will.
Oh yeah, they use it.
I think it's a Soxa Mirana still. Though. And what?
What is it,
wait.
mid-ogre?
Oh yeah,
No,
Fada Ogre.
Fada Ogre.
Dude,
Now
what
that's
is
a Fada hero
happening?
right there, baby. Get in. Get messy.
Push a couple buttons.
Hell yeah.
Call it a day.
And-
Does that mean they're gonna swap lanes here? Like for players, like we're gonna see a 33 mid Lone Druid?
I think. I mean, 33. I don't know why, because usually when you swap lanes, like the heroes, but when you swap lanes, it's tough. But we've seen 33.
He's just
crushes
mechanically
middle lane.
incredibly strong, right? Like-
I have a feeling he'll go middle and just have some fun.
I have to believe Troll's pretty good against Lone Druid in lane though. I can't. Just like theoretically, the mischance pretty annoying for any hero that only CSs with auto attacks.
Yeah.
But I always like watching Thompson play mid troll. He always is very like innovative. I'm
Yeah.
curious if he goes like that early diffusal.
I'm curious. You brought up like OG making the item choices to help their team up. There's so many games he's gone Vlad's first item.
Yeah.
Like, I just love the way he plays Troll. My favorite game, he went Phase, Triple Wraith Band. I think it was like Blightstone Vlad's. So about as gold efficient as possible. He was, and of course, I mean, it helped Wisp
Yeah.
and like avenge on his team, but there are games Ana goes super selfish, the Midas Slark notably.
Yeah.
And then there's games he goes selfless, and it's always just based on what's best for the team.
So here, game number 2, NIP currently down 1 against OG. And if you're wondering why we're not going crazy about this IO because you're just tuning in, well, we've already seen Ana play IO once, and it was last game.
Yeah, nerds. Yeah, it's already
Yeah,
happened.
what are you
once.
guys
It's not
doing?
even new, you know.
And if I'm Nip, I learned my lesson. Look for them to accelerate the game's pace. You want to be taking at least 3 towers by 15 minutes. Also, you hear that? I didn't know Mason had a voice line.
Which one?
The Kookaburra or the monkey business.
Is he just getting beat? Ana's just getting beat by Ghost and a Balloon.
Bottom. There's a
There it is.
massive.
My bad. They're going to fight a fight. Jax is trying to fan the point. We're just watching a drum right now. Seth is getting worked, and he will go down. Ace is actually the one who gets first blooded, though. And look at this No-Tail. He's got a spirit, and he is doing some work. Peter, nice 2-man stun. There's going to be the spirit. Doesn't actually refresh. No-Tail, though, has the speed. Nice stun by Fada. 33 picks up the kill. Peter will survive.
Awesome.
Now they're running in. Nice arrow, and all of a sudden, this is already a 3-1 trade in favor of NIP. It looks like 33 just got a double kill, and
I'm just hearing Grant watch the drum me hit.
there's a ghost there.
And I'm
Bro.
seeing a 4-on-4. Like,
We didn't miss the kill though, baby. We made it in time. You know?
That's obviously
late
not
than never.
It's obviously something you don't
Yeah.
see very often, but that was funny. I was like, dude, excuse me.
Oh wow. That one, my bad. They just run. Dude, that is 4 kills before the
5-second mark.
mark
It was,
either,
it was 5 kills before 5 seconds into the game. So
It is 3-1 bounty runes though, so they get back a lot of that team gold.
And so the difference in this game is that Nip have the ability to play about 4 times as fast.
Yeah.
And OG, I think Troll needs a little more time to come online in comparison to Wind Ranger. You're also not nearly as effective in the mid game. This mid matchup's going to be real important, and Fada, or 3-3 rather, already has a huge lead thanks to those kills.
Yeah. Tons of gold, even the experience already. And we'll see how aggressively he wants to play. That means elsewhere there's going to be a lot of stuns, and it looks like Fada already getting run at, playing this off lane. We know he used to play that. We'll just get hit a few times. PPD up here. This feels like a very tough lane for this Ogre and Lot. Is there a way you can rotate your Mirana up here, or does she not really want to be in tri-lane?
Spoil that
Oh,
shot.
I think you're okay with this. You just need to look to start pulling creep waves, perhaps. Because bringing the Mirana, you're not going to win a 3-on-3 up here.
No.
And I think you're better off just playing Wraith King Mirana bot, where Shaker has a very tough time surviving. Any stun into arrow combo will force a salve at least, perhaps even find a kill.
We see. It looks like he might be trying to set up an arrow, but
Let's shoot creeps.
behind the tree, yeah. It's all about positioning here, and it's going to be easy. Top. Looks like Peter's trying to stop the pull, get some creeps over, but Jarek's, he's going to spam some poison. Is he just going to run him down and kill him here?
nah, it doesn't do enough. It's like 280 damage or something. Yeah.
And he does have the tangos plus the mangoes. We'll just harass him out. There will be an ogre farming up against an IO. Who would have guessed? Carry IO versus the offlane. Oh, you say that about what? Even 6 months ago. Someone's crazy.
You said that yesterday.
Even that, yeah. I guess ogre offlane though has been played a little
yeah,
bit.
just like the carry IO.
It does look like middle currently 8-4 versus 8-1, so pretty even, but we talk about it. Lone Druid already has 2 kills and an assist. And he can dominate the runes. That's one good thing about the Lone Druid middle. You can always dominate those runes. There's going to be a stun. Actually does hit on both of them. Fada continuing to just right click. Got to be a little bit careful. Will stun. They're actually going to go in here. There will be a spirit going. There's an ignite. And getting right click down. Is Fada just going to dive for this? Has a tether and won't dive under the tower.
Surprised he went that skill build on Fada though. Traditionally, we've seen every offlane ogre get bloodlust early.
Ooh, there's gonna be the stun. He pops the salve though. No-Tail will just get healed up. Spirit going out again. Sox actually gets the kill middle lane. Oh my goodness, that's bottom, pardon me. Just a 1-for-1 trade. Seb goes down, Ace goes down. All right, you're right, Kyle. I'm in the zone now. I am in the zone.
Look, play-by-play Grant doing a great job. Observer Grant,
Nope.
slack.
That's on me. And I will not miss the next 10 kills.
It's TI, Grant. I've heard you say that on stream.
Yeah.
Up it up a little bit.
I will not miss any kills
Oh, there we go. For
That's
the rest of the day?
for the rest of the 10 minutes. And we are gonna... I mean, it's just a lot of stuns again. NIP, they seem to like to draft these stun lanes. Pretty simple way to play, which works.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
So he's just trying to harass. What is the CS looking like, though? Ace currently at 15-5, meanwhile Seb at 10-0. Looks like top lane once again. Does that Bloodlust 1-1-1 build. Finally picks it up. Now it feels like you can just run at one of these heroes. Peter will actually end up running at the Elder Titan, and Ogre's just going to run at Ana. There's going to be the stun coming out, though. Willie's get burst stun. Pink's actually running all the way back to the tower. He's going to get hexed up. We do have another stun from the line. It will be there. Will he be able to tether away? I don't think he's there, and there's the kill. Lada picks one up. Bottom. Too crazy happening. Once again, the lone druid. The bear just picks up another haste rune.
Brian's not talking much, but he's deep in thought.
I'm
watching.
He's got his thinking cap on.
Yeah, no, I'm just curious. Like, there's a lot of
Stuff you don't see, right?
Yeah.
In a normal Dota game. And so with this level 5 on the bear, is there any kill potential? Like one roams middle, you get a root kind of thing?
It's tough because of the whirling axe spam.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got two heroes on 3-3, but they both end up missing everything.
Okay, this was really cool. I want to talk about this after. Mid lane, he is going on Thompson, and he's got the level 5 bear. Is he gonna get? No. Okay. So what happened was he whirling axed the bear. Yeah, I was wondering why 3-3.
Oh, we resummoned
Yeah,
it.
he leveled it up.
Oh.
He leveled it up. So I was wondering why he wasn't leveling it. It immediately purges the whirling axes, and he went for the kill. And if he had gotten the second root, Thompson probably would have gone down.
That would have been.
I'm just saying, like, that's the little things. I'm like, why is he not leveling his bear?
Yeah.
And then
That's next level, man.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Is this? That's looks like 4 bounty runes here for NIP. They actually don't even go for the other one quite yet. Marana probably wants to use some mana.
No. Last game they got all 4 at 15 and 20 minutes. and it
arrow
still doesn't
bottom.
matter.
We had the Wraith King stun into the arrow.
Oh,
Fissure
God.
actually blocks his own Shadow Demon here.
And gets it. Uh-oh. Seb, he's in a lot of trouble himself now because of that kind of blocking himself. The creep's even blocking as well. Can they go for this? There's leaps up. There's going to be an arrow in 4. Ace has a stun. There's going to be the stun. Do we have an arrow? Not quite yet. There's going to be the Starstorm. Double ends up hitting on the range creep, though. He has an
Jarek's
arrow.
body blocking for his boy.
And there's going to be a stun. They might just be able to get this kill. Soxa not quite blocked, but that's going to be a 4 stack of poison. Get this 5th one. And it probably will be. Leaps away. Oh, here it's Seb. And there it's going to be. But the Earthshaker will go down as well. Just crit right on the head. And we're at 8-3 at 6 minutes in right now.
Classic 11% crit there.
Oh, yeah, that's getting feisty.
Is under
It
attack.
really is.
I gotta say though, I mean, it looks like similar to the previous game. Again, those of you who didn't tune in for the first one, it's about the same as it went, where OG got absolutely demolished in the early to mid game, and then all of a sudden the level 15 Wisp timing with the Ags took over.
Is it a little bit... Ooh, arrow close. Is it a little bit different now that you don't have that? You have the 15 timing with Wisp, but you don't have that 25 with Ring Ranger. Are you a little concerned about that?
You have
or-
Troll Warlock.
You have Troll, yeah.
Is that
I mean, it's not nearly as good,
Dire's
but
structures are fortified.
But you're not worried about
I
the
think
late game.
it's more just Nip have the ability to just win this game in a fight, thanks to the Lone Druid Wraith King.
He's taking a lot of damage. 4 stacks of poison up. He has a healing cell. They're going to go for 7. He just gets dropped, and he's still not dead yet. There's going to be right click. He's bottling up. But Peter actually on a killing spree now. There's going to be a Hex. Oxa has an arrow 9, still a little bit away. Has the level 2 Starstorm. There's going to be it. And see him. Double kill.
Did buy the
coming by.
Arcanes, however, so no gold lost for Jarex.
Meanwhile, Lone Druid just going to be farming up middle. It is level 7 versus 6. We see a ping top, but
Like the build he's got queued. Blightstone, Mask of Madness, I love it. Just get the tower damage online and none of this, Might as Radiant stuff. He's just gonna go straight up, I think probably Mask, Maelstrom, MKB, and you're playing against Troll, yeah?
I've seen Mask of Madness Radiance
Dire's
before. I'm not
bottom
saying that's what he's going to do.
tower is
I'm
under
just saying I have
attack.
seen that where
would you
instead
want to
of,
see it here?
I'm just saying instead of the Midas, you go for the you go for the Mask of Madness to be more powerful.
Yeah.
Dire's middle
And if anyone
tower
gets
is
Radiance, it's
under
the Wraith King as well.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Is he's probably not just because there's a Wraith King.
Oh, arrow flies out, won't hit. No root on the first hit. See, no root on the second. And now just run away. There's going to be a TP. It is still within the tree. They're trying to get this tier 1 tower. They never brought it down last game. They really want it. They're going to try to go for the bear.
Soul
You do see
Catcher on the
Soul
bear
Catcher.
is
I
pretty
forgot that
insane.
worked on him. That's pretty cool.
It's a lot of damage. So will be the 8-minute rune popping up, but we've got heroes here. 2 top, 2 bottom. They're actually ready to 1v1. It is a regen. No till, just scoop it up. Heater will cancel it, but it already healed him all the way up. Bottom, meanwhile, they're going to find Jarex. Ace, some of the skeletons there will be. Doesn't want to quite throw out the arrow yet because he didn't have it. Nice stun, and it looks like Jarek's, yeah, he's just gonna healing pot and make it away pretty easily.
Is Arrow on cooldown?
Yeah, it was. Hit at about 6 seconds or so.
In my honor, he probably was hitting a jungle creep with it.
And now middle, this tower, no tree this time to heal it up. So it looks like this lone druid might be getting that first tower. And Thompson, he's scared because Peter, he's been lurking the whole time.
Top tower is under attack.
Here we go, Peter. Throws out the hex. Looks like they just don't want the tower to get denied, and it won't. 33 picks it up. They're just going to run after PPD now. He already has the Helm of the Dominator on Anna. Back. Still farming the neutrals while he's chasing them.
Yep. This is something my brother loved doing this on Wisp, like going back even 3-4 years ago. He always said, if you could give him some time in the jungle, once you hit level 5, level 7, nothing clears camps or stacks more efficiently than a Wisp. Especially with the changes to the map, it is very easy to stack at least 2, sometimes even 3 camps per minute. And you're just farming them constantly because the balls will deal damage without exploding. And then when they do explode, when the timer expires, they deal the hero damage to all units nearby.
Jarex will get brought down. You said it, just stun into stun. Whoa, whoa, someone's getting dove real deep under tier 2. Thompson, I would say this is a pretty classic Thompson. He might have overextended a little bit. There is no mana for the stun on Foddy yet. How much more does he need?
He's got a mango.
Just about 3. Could use it, and he will finally. There's going to be the multicast. It will be a ×2. He's just running ahead of him. And well, we'll just beat him up a little bit, but
No Orb of Venom on Fada. This is the first time I've seen an offlane ogre, or rather even a core ogre without one. Very interesting decision, but you don't necessarily blame him because he probably wasn't expecting to play that
ogre,
starting
yeah.
today.
Well, Jarex throwing out some poison. Who picks it up? It's Sox, and there's going to be the stun again. PPD's here. There goes another stun. He is now dominating.
4 bounty runes for NIP.
That was, wait, that's twice in a row.
Yeah.
That is a lot of bounty runes.
Is that pretty much the sole, like, what the sole factor responsible for this net worth advantage?
It's 12
12
to
to
4
4 too.
BSJ.
Well, I'm saying that bounty runes alone aren't 8 bounty runes worth 3,000 gold?
I think
No.
so. No?
No.
I guess at level 5, what, they're like 90?
At 5 minutes, they're 50 each, so it's
Okay.
250, which is 1250, which is 1,000.
Yeah.
And then on this one, they're 60, which is like, yeah, it's like that's like 2/3 of the net worth advantage is the bounty runes.
It's a good amount. So what's going on then? It's 12 to 4 for NIP.
I don't think that math checks
No,
out.
because at the 10 minutes, they're going to be worth 60, which is 300 each, which is then 1,200 total. So it's 2,200 total.
Thank God BSJ is doing this and not me. Top lane, looks like they are rotating in.
And back to the game, guys. Sorry about that.
Like here.
Arrow.
Appreciate it.
Oh,
Barely.
I'm a big fan of mathematician BSJ.
thank you.
So does that just mean, it feels like if that's true, OG is just farming more
At 2,000
efficiently, or what?
gold, that means
Yeah.
that their entire net worth is 8 bounty runes.
Uh-oh, middle lane, Thompson gets the net on the bear. This is going to be a lot of gold. Will Savage roar, though. Has to
Nip,
run away.
Nip have to accelerate a bit. They need to take some towers. I'm just, look, I love Nip's lineup. I feel like they have the better draft, but after watching the previous game, I feel like it's almost inevitable. If OG find a way to even this up, drag it out to 25, 30 minutes,
I mean, Lone Druid falls off like a rock.
I don't know how they lose.
And there will be TPs coming in bottom now. It's Seb.
Yeah, the Midas coming out on Wraith King, 12 minutes in.
And Troll will at some point be the strongest hero in this game. You don't really have a true counter pick to him, and he deals with both the 1 and 2 of NIP incredibly well until the MKB timing.
Yeah, and he's going Diffusal, as we mentioned was possible. The Radiance is queued up on 33.
What's the Wraith King going?
Yeah, it's,
I mean, that's interesting.
Whoa,
Maybe like
there.
Armlet Blink, maybe? Maybe that's like where you go with that. But that seems... This seems like reminiscent of the EG game that you talked about with the Kunkka Lifestealer, where you have like a hero going Radiance when the other one kind of wants it too, so... But I think they're doing it because 33 is going to have a much earlier Radiance. Wait, what did he go? Oh, he... Oh,
that might is, yeah.
no, wait. He had gold. Oh, okay. No, I was clicking the bear, that's why. I didn't have show his gold.
Well, there's going to be Demonic Purge. Still hasn't skilled up his ult. He does have a point saved, and he might have to use it here.
Top's being chased mid as well.
Is he, will they find him? They do. Sorry. Could have gone over to that.
Yeah, he was holding his ultimate and then got the multicast from the Ogre to finish him before he could pop it.
And now it feels like this Ogre. You talked about this why offlane Ogre bottom lane. Seb Moves get stunned, losing all the men. Arrow will barely miss, but I think they can just run in. There's 4 heroes here, and we talk about how OG usually they have the hero advantage. They might. Anna is coming in. Is there going to be multiple? No. It's just going to be Anna and Seven. Oh no, you might have came to the wrong fight, my friend. Seb will get another stun up, but now they're just going to go for Anna before he goes back. There's the finger, and well, guess what? No, you beat OG. Use it against him. Wait, going for a kill. It is just going to be the Wraith King as well as PPD. It is the Wraith King's ulti, but it's a decent amount of gold since it was a killing streak.
Oh, for
killing
sure.
spree, pardon.
No, that was not the party Anna thought he was attending.
We're going to turn this fight around. Oh, there's a lot of stunners here. Oh boy.
It's like they're all surrounding him too.
Radiant's middle tower
No
is
tail,
under
just
attack.
farming up top. Lane. It's going to be a Savage Roar coming out now. They're moving around. If they get this route, it will be into an arrow. There's going to be the Whirling Axes. Misses. The Whirling Axes wear off right now. One route's what it takes. But guess what? Sakura IO still farming in just that jungle. We've seen him. He's just chilling here.
Again, it might look weird to the folks at home, but this is the strat. It's what OG has figured out. This no boots wisp, Fassy HOD Ags Rush. You hit level 15, you get the Spirit's hero damage talent, and all of a sudden it's 155 per ball.
To the face.
The juggler.
Are you saying he doesn't take the talent at 10? I thought last game he did on the IO.
I think he did too,
I think he did as well.
it's not a
Maybe he's
massive
just
deal. You take it at
farming
11. It's just
jungle
Spirit.
more.
Yeah, Spirit applies slow. Like it's not a talent that's like immediately game changing or whatever. You want it, but Sox are taking a lot of damage there.
Yeah,
Trying to go for the
arrow.
snipe onto the. Oh, tanking it for his 200 gold creep.
Meanwhile, bottom, they're just running. It's going to be Jarex. He just gets stunned up, rooted, and now they're going to go for the tower. But guess what, Seb? He has his blink, but it keeps getting canceled. Damage over time coming out from Ace's stun. It looks like he will make it out, but you talked about towers. They're already killed more towers than they did last game. And it's going to be their 3rd one, the last tier 1. It's going to be an Earth Splitter.
He is going for the armlet on Wraith King. Probably the armlet blink build. It's really the only other option, I think.
And guess what? He has the relic already. This is going to be... Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, but I think we might have, we're wrong in the sense that it is better to have Radiance Bear if you're going to try and end the game earlier.
Yeah, it's a timing thing.
Because then you have the armlet blink Wraith King, and it's
same
like,
time,
yeah,
yeah.
it's like about as peak strength as you can get in terms of like gold efficiency. Like
Yeah.
gold and slot efficiency is peaking for both heroes. And then they have the Midases, so that even in the event they can't close the game, in theory, they should be able to acquire map control, constrict the map, and out GPM OG considerably.
It does feel weird they're both kind of farming the same spot here, even though it's taking a lot of towers. I will say, guess what? They got 4 bounty runes again.
Did they really?
Yes, they did.
Holy moly.
They're stacking that gold up. Currently 3 towers down.
So that's like another, I think 1,400 would be the final math on that. So
I'm just believing BSJ. I feel he's got the numbers.
that's like over half of their net worth advantage is the 12 bounty runes that they've gotten, so like not counting the 0-minute marks.
Ooh.
It's-
If like Lone Druid gets his double damage, can they take? Well, they won't. Thompson actually hits the DD.
And he has almost a diffusal blade, so that opens up a timing to kill this Wraith King, which I think they kind of have to, like, point. I think they're going to hit this along with the Ags on Wisp. They have the tome being taken on Io because he needs the level 15.
There's 2 tones.
It's only at the 10-minute mark. Oh, yeah, you're right. It's still the 10-minute mark tome.
Oh.
Okay, that's interesting.
So wait, he just both?
No, I think he maybe.
I feel like he probably did.
Oh, that's possible.
Because he was real high level last
Bottom.
game too.
Sab had the blink there. There's actually a heck. They might just turn on the Shadow Demon instead, and that's a lot of damage being done. Soxa will get the kill. Seb gets out. And I'm looking at this Mirana, by the way. Soxa has a Spirit Vessel Bottle Wand Arcane Boots. He's farmed.
Yeah, this feels a lot better in terms of placing the NIP performance into the meta, where it feels like all the best teams have this interchangeable 3 and 4 that oftentimes jump and leapfrog each other in net worth throughout the game.
Bear has a Radiance, by the way, if you're wondering where his items are.
And I'm also really loving this, you like it too, right, BSJ? The 4 position that's active and shoves lanes, the 3 position that just kind of gets in game thanks to the laning phase, and then just runs around the map.
Yeah, I do like that. Because it gives you this you don't want to gank the 4. We talked about it yesterday. You don't want to gank the 4 while he's farming the waves, and then you have this strong hero with early levels that's now running at you instead of a 4 position. So it kind of just like you basically have the same effective what you're doing on the map, but instead you have a stronger group of people that is actually fighting. Because the 4 position obviously has less levels, less farm than the 3 early on.
Yeah.
But both heroes are strong enough to hit creep, so it's like, yeah, you're just purely benefiting.
Ogre's just beefier too. You don't
Yeah.
even care if you die necessarily because you're going to be. You just have so much gravity as a hero.
Radiant structures
By the
I
way,
believe it's mass.
Mass.
Yeah.
Ana just picked up the Ags already. It is only 13, but pretty damn farm. Just farming these jungles. Gonna farm another jungle up. Bottom lane getting pushed in by Dire. Radiant pushing this top tier too. And this bear, very
Dire's
scary.
middle tower is under
Even has the extra gloves of haste, actually.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. He chose to do that, and I think he's like, oh, I've got a really good game. I'm just not going to go Midas. Oh my God, this tower dies so fast.
I mean, do you think of, when do you think of pressuring base? It doesn't feel like, I mean, you got the, obviously the blink on Earthshaker. Whoa, arrow flies through.
Easy 200.
Take that, ace.
I mean, they're down to fight.
Yeah.
They blink on Wraith King soon.
It feels like as long as you don't get handled by this Elder Titan Earthshaker combo, right? 33 is going to be losing the bear. Nope, makes it into the trees, but the orbs continuously give vision. There's going to be another arrow. What's the wickets?
I like. Sorry.
Kyle's easily amused. I enjoy it. Thanks,
Well,
Kyle.
I just know that you're doing that because we have an international audience.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I was thinking about kicking a field goal, but yeah, cricket too. I love cricket. Well, we have another
A man of the
smoke.
people.
Yep. Second smoke in about 2-3 minutes here by OG, and you're nervous. Like, you lose one team fight here, this bear will
Yeah.
just shred your base 19 minutes in. But
Feel the hesitation from Nip though. They're respecting the OG team fight.
and look at that, they placed the Observer Ward and Sentry. They're just gonna run M33 doesn't care. There will be a Demonic Purge actually onto the bear. Ace could be in a lot of trouble. Is he gonna lose it all? He does have a wand though. He has to use it permanently. He's gonna try to escape instead. Troll taking a lot of damage there. Give me the Sab Echo Slam. It only hits on the Fada plus the bear. Bear still running away. There will be a Savage Roar Fada.
He doesn't have
Will be the
resummon. He doesn't have
first one to
resummon.
die. He doesn't. Now 33. They're running in. He's gonna have to TP away. Will he somehow make it? No, it's a long TP. Someone else. It was purple. Soxa TPs to the same
Oh my
spot
God!
as the
Not
shrine.
again.
Dire's
And I
bottom
beat
to get the bounty
They're
from
gonna
Saga.
get all 4 bounty runes again, but I don't think OG care about these.
Dude, OG just plays such a distinct, like,
Trolls hitting
different
Roche.
style.
Like they've lost literally every single bounty rune this
Except the
game.
first one.
Except for
Yeah.
one of the first 4. They're down 18-8, 6K gold, but they're gonna kill Roche, and it feels like they're in charge of the game. How?
But we do have TPs coming in.
If you can tell me, Kyle, I think we'd be playing a TI right now. If you
Arrow
could tell
will
me
miss.
that answer.
Ace summons some skeletons. They're going to put under. Seb actually goes to the backside, but Peter does get a nice hex up. Will get a stun on the IO, but the Troll's just chasing. Will get stunned up himself. Ace will finally pop that ulti. Finger goes, doesn't even do that much damage. The bear is alive, but he hasn't resummoned because he doesn't have it up for another 8 seconds. Ace, he's just in here. Goodbye. Not yet. He has the armlet, toggles it up. They actually turn it. Spear Vestal is on Thompson. They get Thompson first. Ace goes down as well. And now they're just going to be running on. Sox actually doing so much damage. Has another Spirit Vessel. Throws it out. No Tail, a little bit of trouble. Goes down. Triple kill for Soxa.
Roche is at 30%, so maybe they'll see this.
Oh,
And,
Savage Roar. But he
oh, the
does
fear
get
doesn't
ulti up.
cancel that, huh?
Seb running. All it takes is one root here. Won't get it quite yet. Soxa hits the air though. Will be a Tuesday Sun. He's just going to. Soxa is. Give him the rampage. Oh my goodness. Pat coming back. He could. This might be a rampage at 21 minutes in for a support that you don't think about getting to here. You just want to get these kills as quick as you can. There's going to be a beatdown. Jerix will be the one end up dying. Soxa will throw out an arrow. It will whiff. But
Gotta
they
be real
win a
careful
big
there.
team fight there.
He's got a full mech on Marana.
This Marana
He is
is.
huge. How much damage did he do in that fight?
We can see right now, my friend.
Oh my God.
Oh my
5,000 damage.
What?
Holy smoke.
Wow, 4 Star Storms used that fight. 5 arrows.
6 Spirit Vessels,
Yes.
notably.
Crazy. Well, there's going to be a double damage. He's like, I'm the MVP here. Thank you.
It just doesn't feel much better watching 4 positions that are selfish allowed to play that way.
Yes.
Man, not to name teams, but I did see one of the best Rubik players in the world end the game yesterday against an OG Magnus draft at 40-something minutes as a Rubik with no blink
With a
dagger.
mech.
With no blink dagger, and I was tilted.
With a mech.
So,
What was that?
is everyone just going to be... Is everyone just going to be farming around this Roche now? It feels like neither team really can afford to give the sub at this point.
No, but
That's
it's,
very sub.
neither side can really fight in the pit effectively, though. I think Nip have a big edge right now in a team fight, but OG's like They have Elder Titan. They've got Poison Spam, and they have the. You don't want to enter a choke point against this OG lineup. You will lose.
Shaker going Lotus Orb next after the Blink Dagger.
What's Thompson headed?
He's almost got BKB. 200 gold off.
Ooh, Dust gets popped. No one here though.
I guess they're scared of
So
the bottom multi.
I was wondering. I wanted to ask it last game, but I didn't. So will you know if the IO orbs hit a hero?
Yeah,
like,
they
even
blow
if
up.
they're invis, they do blow up.
Yeah,
Okay.
they do blow up. It's kind of like Spark Wraiths or whatever.
Gotcha.
If you're smoked or invis, it'll still hit you.
Okay. I just didn't know if like you see the
Yeah.
see it as the player. Okay. I was wondering if that's why he dusted, like he saw his orb hit something, but no one was there. So 350 health Talon taking on Fada now and a Solar Crest, so he's a beefy boy.
Damn, the multicast Midas.
How
They
much
are
did he
smoked
get?
up. He only got the 2x, but it just feels so good either way. And they are smoked up, looking to make something happen. They have the BKB on Wraith King, so even though they have the mana burn against his ultimate, it doesn't work
Oh,
through
no
BKB.
tail. This is not where you want to be either. This is a nice payoff to get early. Fada is there. They're doing Solar Crest. Oh, there's Seb. By Seb, is it enough? Fada will be able to just run out, though. There is going to be a fear. They're trying to run away. Seb actually goes down, so you just have a little bit more of a net worth. Or do they? Thompson with the BKB is just chunking him down, but Ace is trying to chunk down Ada, trying to keep alive Thompson. This is the course. There will be a stun up 33. He's looking like he's in a lot of trouble. No tail actually never ended up dying. Ace, he's in a little bit of trouble himself. He already used his one. He doesn't have any mana, and all of a sudden Saksa is godlike, though. Double damage. He's getting run down. He didn't make it uphill. He's going to die as well.
What's happening?
The tip goes out. That is a godlike Saksa. He just gave 800 gold to Thompson, and I think this is a Roche? Maybe not. Maybe it is. This is a bloodbath of a game.
That play by Seb was actually so sick because No Tail ended up living and doing so much in that fight just because he blinked in and was like, take my body as I echo slam you.
Yeah, did you see him just follow the Lone Druid, just removing all of his armor as the Thompson troll beat into him?
Oh, and look at this Peter. He's just going to get beat down. The
and
orbs are starting.
God damn, I just love it so much because right before that fight, you know what Ana picked up? That's right. My man Balto, plus 30% damage the entire draft. We talk about OG.
He
They
just he picked it up after the fight.
Are you sure?
Yeah, he picked it up when he was chained. He used it to kill Peter, though.
Okay, it's fine. It still was the
Yeah.
same thing.
And he has it now, yeah.
The point is, OG, they understand damage better than any team in Dota 2. You have ET, you have a Wolf, you have a like. Even though they're behind, they're almost doubled up on kills. Like OG are in complete control of this game right now.
They already have the hard. IO has 3.4k HP already.
Wait, he's a heart?
He's a hard.
Oh my god.
This game is, I mean, this is definitely an OG's favor at this point. Now, the Bear's going to go down as well. It feels like this
Is he another
timing.
one?
We're going to find out.
Nope, 80 seconds.
Dude,
Scary.
honestly, I think
Just
OG
go
just
base.
wins. Honestly.
Go base. Let's see. They're going to go for this tier 2 tower first. It is bloodlusted, so doing a little, well, not any damage to Thompson, because guess what?
He's got
We've
hard
got a
threat
hard.
region.
Oh, it doesn't tell you the region you get from.
Yeah, it does not. IO has 287 health regen,
They know there's no bear.
and it's like 1.5 at max level, I think.
Feels like rats, unless you get some sort of crazy arrow into something nice.
Absolutely perfect.
And there it is. They actually jump in. Peter might be the first one. He goes down so damn quickly. They're just running the bear. He might die. They will run out. They know he doesn't even have a bear. Some there's going to be a Seb ulti. They bring down 33. Ace is now getting run at. He does have an ulti. And they just let him go. There will be a hex, but you're not killing. You don't have enough damage to kill the Sio, right? You just don't have anyone who can deal with him at this point.
Dude, they're just
That good.
They're just 5 boys playing some dotes, you know.
Oh, and he took that. I love it because he knows they're ending the game. Really takes the Soul Catcher illusion instead of the EXP. And they're just gonna. Are they gonna head bottom here after this Rax? Let's see. They can't because it's tier 2.
the line top. There's so much gold top.
They still, yeah, just towers.
And OG, they finally get a gold lead by killing 2 racks. And to me, the fact that they're able to win games consistently while behind in resources, towers, gold, their drafts are better. Their strategies are better. They take as much gold and as many heroes as you have, and they use it. They get more out of it. Like,
I'm curious because like that was OG last year. Like, how have other teams not really adapted this playstyle? Like, right? Is it just the players? I don't really know because
I
it
don't
feels
know.
like you'd think someone would adapt to this as
you
well.
can't teach this though. You cannot like think how many unselfish superstars exist, really? Not just in Dota, but like in life.
Yeah.
Like seriously.
Not many.
OG have 2.
Yeah. And And guess what? We've got a Maelstrom already in the IO. Not even that close to 25 yet, but it doesn't matter. He's just doing so much damage, sitting on top of this troll. There goes the tier 2. They're running the base. There's just a damage problem on NIP now.
Well, NIP's trying to trade here. They do a lot of damage to towers. They have the Bloodlusted and Solar Crested Bear.
The problem is you've already lost, but look at this. They're just going straight for the throne, my friend. They're going to try to bring down this tier 4. Will they be able to? They're going to have to start TPing back. There goes one tier 4 OG. They're going nuts. Here we go. He's just sitting there. He is trying to take down that Rax, but PPD goes down. We can see Piranha. He's not even going to be able to make it back. You're right by your found, but you can't do anything. There's going the throne. He is going for the throne. Can he do it himself? It's going to be tough, but he's going. There's going to be a TP back. Do we have anything to cancel it? Doesn't look like we do. Soxa, he's going for a kill. He wants to release the Shadow Demon. There's a Glimmer Cape, though. They can't even bring him down. And it looks like they will back up. Did he even get a tower? He did not, but they did get the full set of racks, and doesn't seem that bad for NIP. I mean, you lose some heroes, but I guess you trade. You don't even trade racks because they didn't go for it. What? This game, this series, this has been a trade. This has been a trade.
I love it. Now he goes back to get Thompson.
Yo,
Oh
you
my
ready?
God.
Or you ready to head out?
I was gonna say, you really gonna try and split push a Wisp?
Yep. Let's see, they will clear the creep wave as well before they head back. Let's go, there's a bear. Oh no, the bear just died. And the resummon 5 seconds, they do have a reset. But look at this, they're just heading straight forward. There's gonna be a tier 4 going down. Something has to happen here, and I'm just not sure what it is. It is going to be Seth, but the leap out from Mirana, but will stay alive for a little bit longer. It's done. Oh my goodness, so much damage. Ace will pop the BKB. They're running at this Earthshaker, really able to bring him down. Thompson just pops his ulti, trying to drain all the mana, but there's a BKB, so the mana won't be getting drained. Ulti will go off, slows everyone. He is kind of out of position. Peter is going to have to try to help him out. They just get the stun, and Ace will try to run away. Nice triple stun from PPD, but their throne is already exposed. Ace, he throws out a stun. He just dies. No buyback. We're looking at the end of the game. Are they going to try to dive the fountain again? Finger goes out.
His finger to creep and said,
What are you going to do?
where's the tiltometer?
I almost feel like, oh, it's not over yet. Soxa, will he go down? Godlike Piranha before immense. Get it on your, your little player thing. I feel like, I don't even know if Peter is tilted after this game more than he's like, befuddled. What just happened? Yeah, that's a perfect word. Like, what